So this is my mobile phone screen. I'll go straight to Chrome, and in Chrome I want to check Google. In Google we can easily get scholarly materials, literatures from Google Scholar. So I search for Google Scholar. It's already here, so I take Google Scholar. So I can now open Google Scholar. Okay, when I open Google Scholar, then I can now search for the kind of literature using keywords that would lead me to materials that will be necessary for my writing. So let's say I take small business management development, for instance. Small business management development. Uh, let's scroll. Let's get. If you see the screen, there are some that you can see if you scroll down that are not having the PDF uh, link there. It means that such materials, it is difficult to easily access the complete material. Look at this particular one. There is no PDF at the right corner. Let's scroll to get a material. Let's say general materials, but you can change right here. You can take since 2019. We are in 2023 now, so that's about 4 years ago. So all the materials you'll be getting will be from 2019 till date. So you click 2019. Okay, and here it has opened. Let's search. Here you see here all these ones. This very particular one does not have the PDF at the right side, so you know that the material is difficult to public regulation and administration sphere. Okay, take a look at this material. Okay, to use WPS. Let's come back. Come to my desktop. Go to WPS. Okay, when I open WPS, there are different places here. I can take the blank page. Take a blank so I can type. The reason is we need to avoid plagiarism. We do not just copy what we have directly online. So you can actually type what you want. So I can get the PDF. Okay, it was loading again. I can get the PDF of this material by clicking here. You see at this top right left, you see the PDF there. Once I click PDF, it will open the pen. You drag, and then you can easily expand. So let's say I want to look for something very relevant material that I will use for this. Yeah, let me go to the introduction. Okay, here in introduction, they're talking about the small business. If you look at the introduction here, it says one of the priority tasks of public policy in all countries is to support the development of small and medium business. Okay, if this is vital or important to what I'm writing, I can go straight to my Word document. A priority, let's say, uh, governments, governments of different countries has prioritized the development of small and medium enterprises enterprises uh, small and medium enterprises. So let's say if this is what I want to get out from that particular sentence, because I need to reference while I'm writing. So I'll go back to the particular work. Okay, this is the work. Then in this very case, it is easy because I already have uh I already have the the link where I want to collect from. So I'll just simply go back there, turn for my work. So I can copy the citation. You copy this citation, take copy, and then you come to your documents. Get your reference list. Immediately from your first page, you get your reference. We call this one the reference. Your reference. So I've pasted this reference. You see, this is the reference right here. Right here, we have two authors, Shaposhin Kyov, I can't pronounce it properly, then Olovko, I can't pronounce it, but you can see the names there. We can copy this one also. We can copy this one also. Copy. Okay. So I can say here that I can paste this one right here. Paste. Okay. While writing this particular one, I cover my brackets right here. Wait. Say this is the first author. So I remove this and, remove these commas, remove this remove this ones. I'm taking just the last names. So what they use in the main reference is just the last names. So I'm taking just the last names, and in between the two names, these are two authors. So I will say this very first author and use and. You notice we are using APA referencing in the social sciences. This is video is particularly important for the social science students. I used and here while working on my in-text reference. I used and then I put a comma after my date. There is a comma after my date. There's a comma. In the reference list, you use this very hand, the sign hand, while in the in-text referencing, I use the and. So I can say 2019 posits that uh, posits that comma government of different countries has prioritized the development of small and medium enterprises. So after I've written that, I can also put in my own words to expatiate. Like let's say I write that governments, this is important for the economic strength, for the economic strength of the country. It's important for the economic strength of the country. It's important for the economic strength of the country. Okay, let's say that is what we have there. This is just to show us how to reference. It just shows how to reference. You see this kind of referencing that we've done here. It referenced at the beginning. So at the beginning of the statement, the reference comes here. Okay, now let's take another material, or we'll go back to that same material. I'm going back to Google Chrome. I go back. Um, let's say I try to go back to my Google Scholar page. Okay, I go back to my Google Scholar page right here. Great. So let's say if you take a look at this very research work, you'll see that there are two authors. The first author is Giazova and the second author is Davlatov. So we can go with this. We have the abstract. Okay, take a look at this very first paragraph under the keywords. It said, regardless of size, small business should focus on marketing just like any other solid business. Right, and then say, according to, let's take the names here. The first author is Giazova. According to Giazova, according to Giazova and Davlatov. Davlatov, put the year in the bracket because it is beginning at the sentence. Take the year at the bracket. 2021, I guess. I'll go back to confirm the date. The date of publication is, yes, July 16, July 15, 2021. Correct. So, okay. The size of a business notwithstanding small business enterprises should focus in marketing their products. Okay, if this is it, we've gotten the in-test reference. We use Giazova and Davlatov 2021. Okay, we would like to do the referencing ourselves. Let's try to do the referencing ourselves. Let's take off this reference first. I'm putting a new reference. That's Giazova, comma, capital N, full stop, B, full stop, then and. Now we're using the sign and Davlatov, comma, capital S, full stop, capital S, full stop. The initials are two S. Then we'll put in bracket, the year is 2021. Then we'll close our bracket. We'll take a full stop and a space. Now we'll take the title of the work. The title of the work is the relevance of a small business marketing strategy. Relevance of a small business marketing strategy. Full stop. This is the heading, the title of the research work. Then it is published at the International Conference on Scientific Education and Humanitarian. To copy this, copy and paste. Okay, to take out this part of it, just need the international conference. Okay, all right, this should be italicized. This should be italicized. space, full stop. Then next one, also know the volume and the per information page. Yes, right in this page. Conference page 4, 6. It's page 4 to 6. Let's add that. 4 to 6. So get something out from this very work. Let's open view at emerald.com. I download the PDF. A. Orobia and Joweria Nakibuka, Juma Bananuka, and Richard Akisimire. Let's go to the introduction, if it will give us any major information that we need. Financial performance among small businesses has continued to attract keen interest of academicians and policymakers across the globe. So there is nothing wrong if we actually copy such languages like this while writing. When you write, you copy an exact information like this. Okay, then you want to write, let's say you take a paragraph right here, and then you say according to I'll put in the name, but let me paste the information that I need there. Paste. Okay, the information is that financial performance among small businesses has continued to attract the keen interest of academicians and policymakers across the globe over several decades. That is information we need, right? So I'll putting it in a quote, in a double quote like this. I put this in a quote because I'm copying verbatim, copying exactly the way it was stated in the research work. So I will write out the names here. The first person here is Laura A. Oribiora. So I'm taking Orobia. Orobia, according to Orobia et al. Put in brackets 20. What's the date? Let me confirm the date. 2019. Accepted in 2020. So according to Orobia, 2020. So you see the publishers, the authors here are 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to list out the entire authors. You just say in your in-text referencing here, you just say et al. 2020. 2020. That's the date of publication. Full stop. Okay, let's take a comma. Then the words that we took is in quotes. Okay. Then the next thing is I would like this to be in my end text referencing because my work is building. My reference is also increasing. So I'll go back to get a clear reference. Orobia LA. Orobia. Don't want it to be itemized. Orobia, comma, capital letter L, then A, full stop, comma, then I can get directly from here. Okay, Orobia LA, then Nakuba. Let me copy this. We can copy this. Copying, paste. Now remember, we are taking the last name. So I'm taking Nakuba, I take a space. Nakuba was J. Nakuba J. Capital letter J, full stop, and a comma. Then Juma is J. I take a space, space, J, full stop, comma. Then Akisimiwe, Akisimiwe, R, R, comma, R, full stop. Okay, before the last name we'll separate with an and, the sign and. Then after this very last name, no need for another comma. We just enclose the year of publication, 2020, full stop. Then the title of the work is inventory management, blah 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 blah. We copy and we paste right here. Full stop. The next one, I want to take the journal and the page, the journal, the volume, the series, and the page number. Copy and paste. Okay, you see right here 2020, the year of publication is still showing there, so we remove it and with a full stop. Then we make sure that the journal is italicized. The journal should be italicized. Great. This is basically how to do a reference, okay? Because I'm using the phone, I'm supposed to show you how to give proper indenting in your reference, but I can't do that right away using the phone. But if you look at this, it will help you do your referencing and write. So whatever that you have here, you can keep on building on them, using your own words to expatiate and making your paragraphs to have more deep insight and meaning.